a beautiful day to do these reactions, man. Like it before you light it. Hit the sub before you hit the bud, man. She got a message for the ladies, man. Let's see what she talking about, bro.
If there is one piece of advice that I could give other women, is to tell y'all to stop letting men record y'all during sex. I don't care how much you trust him. I don't care how long you've known him. I don't care if he swears it's just for him, or I don't even care how much money he got. Because guess what? It's dudes out here that's sending these videos to other women.
What?
They're using your body as a recruiting tool to get the next girl into their bed.
Really?
And I'm sure it's without consent. So even if she agreed to record the video or whatever, I'm sure she did not give consent for him to send that video to someone else. Right? And I just feel like women deserve so much more respect, bro. Like, you really gotta be out here. You gotta protect your peace. You gotta protect your power. And most definitely, you gotta protect your fucking image, because people don't care. People don't care. And I feel like it's a very selfish thing to do. And I want women to start normalizing suing these niggas. You gotta sue them. You gotta make an example out of them, because what they're doing is foul, and no woman deserves to go through that. So to avoid all that, please stop letting these niggas record y'all.
Who recorded you? Was it your ex? Nah, but for real though, dog, women do the same shit. Not to switch blame or whatever, but dog, I'm giving y'all a real life story, dog. The year is 2007, right? I used to work at Olive Garden, dog. They had a white lady that I worked with, bro. I promise you. Y'all remember those little digital cameras from back in the day? They about this big, right? Why this lady showed me a video of her getting her back blew out by her husband, her black husband. And I was just like, what the hell? And I couldn't fathom why she was showing it to me. And maybe she was trying to recruit me, man. Maybe she was trying, but she was not. She wasn't cold like that for me to want to go in. It was creepy to me. It was weird. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Now, if she been an attractive woman, like, I probably been like, damn, like, I when I'm gonna get my turn in, that type of shit. But yeah, fellas, if you out here doing that type of shit, you down bad, bro. And if your ass gets sued, it's gonna be hard to feel sorry for you, bro. It's gonna be hard to feel sorry for you. A couple months back, man, they had an exposed page out here in New Orleans, and basically this is what was going on. Those dudes was out there just posting the videos of the girls they was dealing with and putting their face out there. These women was performing all kind of shit on camera, and like, yeah, bro, y'all making it bad out here for the dudes that know how to keep it solid and don't kiss and tell, bro. Y'all dudes, I don't know who raised y'all, bro. Honestly, I don't.
To all the stay-at-home moms, I feel like you're lying. Because of what I get to do for work, I can still stay home and pay all the bills. And my wife will have to go to work to make her money. And I have a 1-year-old daughter. So I'll stay at home and I'll take care of my daughter. And while I'm taking care of my 1-year-old daughter, I can give her 3 meals a day, change her on time, get her into her naps, playtime, arts and crafts time, and still make sure the entire place is clean. And I can clean the whole apartment while watching her before 12 or 1 o'clock. And yes, I know an apartment is different than a home, but I have a 2,300 square foot apartment, so it's not tiny.
But
I do know that I can be ignorant to a lot of people's situations. So can someone please tell me, when does being a stay-at-home mom become hard?
Nah, you got it, pimp. Say, bro, a 2,300 square foot apartment is not small by no stretch of the imagination, dog. The goddamn house I'm in right now, not even 2,300 square feet. And they got some space up in this bitch. Real talk. But, dog, I remember having conversations after COVID, during COVID, bro. I'm like, yeah, this shit really not as hard as they make it out to be. I'm like, the house is clean. The kids is getting their homework done. This is when motherfuckers was doing homework on the computer and the laptop. You get what I'm saying? Like, we was doing that at home shit. And I remember she was at work. I'm at home holding it down. Plus, I'm working at home from a work from home job too. I had picked up a position as a science teacher at a high school out here in New Orleans, but it was online, right? So I was at home with the kids, helping them with homework, feeding them. I had a small son at the time. He was in diapers, dog. I was like, man, this shit ain't really that hard. What they be complaining about? And I'm having conversations with other dudes who in a similar situation. We just like, bro, they got to stop all this crying and shit. They just don't want work, bro. That sounds misogynistic as hell, I know, but dog, I'm telling you, bro, if I'm lying, bro, fella, tell me I'm keeping it real. Some of y'all was in the same boat, dog. Found out firsthand that this shit is not that hard, and they just making a bigger deal out of it. Now, I can't say this. Maybe over time, like you talking about years and years of this shit. I don't know.
Yo, listen, every day that I'm at work, the people ask me, where you from? I be like, New Orleans, bitch. Just to, give them a little, because I'm from the West Bank, bitch. I ain't the fuck wrong with y'all. I'm from West Wego, ho, say what I say.
Dog, New Orleans
but anywho,
women, boy.
Every day I have
Not
at
for the
least
week.
2 to 3 people ask me a day on my mama. Bitch, they be like, where you from? So I just be like, New Orleans. And they be like, yeah, but where you from? You raised down there, but where you from? Bitch, the West Bank. So one couple today, they was like, no, we keep asking you that because you look Sudanese. Bitch, I ain't never heard that before. I said, what? They like, you look Sudanese. Why I go on my motherfucking lunch break and Google Sudanese? Bitch, that's North Africa. God, that's royalty, ho. Bitch, Google a model from Sudanese, bitch. Please, them hoes cold-blooded, bitch. I ain't even on the fucking people level, but I...
Hey, dog, New Orleans people funny, bro. And it's such a divide in the city, dog. I'm reading a comment right now. It says the West Bank is not New Orleans. Who cares? When you go out of town, don't nobody know what the West Bank is. They hear the accent, they like, oh, you sound like you're from New Orleans. Who wants to get into the drawn out conversation of, well, let me just describe, well, where I'm from, you have to cross the bridge and then you have to go down to La Palco and then you have to do this, that, places that you've never heard of. It's just simple to just say, hey, I'm from New Orleans. End of discussion.
And don't you dare call this house talking about what's for dinner. Baby, you coming over here, you eating pussy.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm telling you now, especially with the way the food stamps is questionable, the food in this house for the people that live here. Okay?
So you mean to tell me Jamal comes to the crib, he can't get no snacks, no fruit punch, he can't get no honey buns, no nut. All he can eat is some cat. Noted.
We need to talk more about how humbling it is to have a partner who has like a harder job than you. So for context, I'm a hairstylist and my boyfriend is a welder. Okay, so he's
definitely
blue collar.
harder.
And I'll call him after work and be like, babe, I just had like the hardest day at work. I'm so tired. I had 3 clients, and he'll be like, oh, babe, that sucks. Work for me was kind of hard too. I was shot 47 times in the chest and then 3 times in the thigh. And, I walked on broken glass all day, been working a 38-hour shift, and I was held over a pool of acid. But your day does sound really hard, honey. And I love you, and you're so strong. Oh, sorry. Didn't know I was talking to a war vet. Whenever I call him to complain about anything, I feel so bad. I'm like, dude, why are you getting tortured at work? Why are people stabbing you for fun? What is going on in your line of work? I'm confused.
What about the people that have emotionally and mentally draining jobs? Sometimes that's worse than having a physically demanding job. Honestly, I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. You got to deal with seeing kids unalive on the ground after the car accident. You using the jaws of life and you pull out a mess of what used to be a human body. That kind of job will mess you up too. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, if y'all in a relationship, if your girl got an easy job and you got a hard job, bro, y'all gonna have to get a little understanding, period. Because, man, y'all start doing this tit for tat, my shit harder, your shit harder, and all it's gonna do is cause problems in your relationship.
I pulled up in a scat pack on shorty. Had a hard ass fit on too. She get them buns up. She came up off that motherfucker easy.
Thank you.
That shit was my cousin's car and my friend's shirt. Only thing I actually bought was the shoes. The pants was fake.
Damn.
She fell for that shit easy too.
You the GOAT, bro. A win is a win. Straight up. A win is a win. You finessed her out the draws, goddammit. And you ain't do nothing illegal. It could be crossing the lines of ethical and shit like that and immoral, but at the same time, you ain't do nothing wrong, bro. And her bird brain ass shouldn't have went that easily. That's on her.
Am I the asshole for refusing to be a stepfather to my fiance's children?
Hold up. This is off surface level, right? Wait. Okay, so you entered into a situation where you know the woman got kids and you don't want to be a stepfather. Surface level, it sounds like you're an asshole because most men don't even want to date women with children, period. But you signed up for that, so it's like, yeah, bro, you might have to go ahead on and bite the bullet, bro. But let's hear him out.
Okay. I'm a 47-year-old man with 2 children, a son, Jack, who's 20, and a daughter, Ella, who's 13, from my late wife. My wife died while giving birth to our daughter due to some complications during the process.
Horrible.
Jack was 7 when my daughter was born, and I immediately had him in therapy to help with the grief of losing his mother because I didn't want him blaming his sister.
That's very proactive.
And it worked out very well because my son loves his baby sister to bits and would never... and has never even had an argument with her over my wife's death. And I love that. Okay. Before I started dating, I asked my children if they were okay with it. I gave them as much time as possible and as much time as they needed and wanted to talk things over with no pressure. They said they were okay with after having secret meetings in their rooms and making plans and stuff, which I thought was very cute. Now on to the current issue. I've been with my fiance for 3 years total, engaged for 6 months. She moved into my house after I proposed with her 2 children, a boy who's 17 and a girl who's 14.
Oh, these are
because
older
it was
kids.
much bigger and I had more rooms. As the relationship got serious, I suggested that we sit down with all the kids and asked if they wanted a step parent or just a parent-spouse type relationship going forward. Both set of children emphasized on the parent-spouse relationship, which me and my fiance respected.
Tight shit.
Me and my fiance also decided that we were going to be taking care of our respective children financially, socially, and everything else. This did not mean helping each other out occasionally, but we were each responsible for our own children. We both didn't want more children, and I got a vasectomy to prevent any accidental pregnancies. This worked okay for the first few months of us living together. My fiance was responsible for the food, laundry, school, etc. of her children, while I was responsible for the same for my children.
This is a
my
weird
fiance
setup,
has
okay.
a 9-to-5 job while I run my own business, so I do often have more free time as compared to her. The main issue started on Jack's 20th birthday, which was a month ago. I got him a brand new car of his choice with modifications.
Jax is his son. So that means that Jax is 20 and the daughter got to be about 13 now. I'm just trying to make sure I'm following the chronological order right now.
That he wanted. He was stuck having to drive his sister to ballet practice, but he said that he was sucking up to have his dream car. Everything was okay at the birthday dinner, but after, when it was just me and my fiance in our bedroom, she said that we needed to talk.
Oh, shit.
Apparently, her children now want me to be their stepfather because they've seen how much I love my own children. They want to join me and my children on our trips that we take around the world, and they want to get cool gifts too. Now, I wouldn't be okay with this, but the way she worked it just rubbed me the wrong way. She was only talking about the trips and the gifts and nothing more. She didn't say anything about getting to know each other better or anything, just trips and gifts. Now, the trips that I take with my kids are to visit their maternal family around the world. They live in 3 different countries, and I've always made sure that my children had a close relationship with all of them. As for the gifts that my children get, they mostly get gifts on their birthdays, Christmas, or if they had a special goal that they achieved. Like when my daughter won a ballet competition last year, I got her a brand new phone, stuff like that. I told my fiance flat out that it looked like her children only wanted me as a stepfather to get gifts and to be invited on trips.
That's exactly what it is.
I said while I understood that they were children, it was her job to correct them and to tell them that forming relationships just to use people isn't a nice thing to do. I would have been happy to form a relationship with them, but the fact that their motives was only expensive gifts and trips is absolutely disgusting, especially since she is also encouraging it. She tried backtracking by saying that they're just children and that they're young and how they didn't know any better. She also tried using how she doesn't make as much as me and she can't spoil them like I can spoil my kids and tried to guilt me. But I wouldn't budge because in my opinion, she's the one that's supposed to tell them better. She's supposed to teach them how wrong this mindset is. Besides, we had a prior agreement that everyone agreed to. My fiance has tried bringing this up again, but I refuse to change my mind. I've also talked to my children who have said that they would not be happy if her children called me dad. So that's only made me a little more firm in my decision. My children have always come first to me, and they always will. However, with how pushy my fiance is being, I've started to doubt if maybe I'm the one that's in the wrong and being stubborn for no reason.
Oh, she's gaslighting
so,
you, bro.
random people on the internet, am I the asshole for refusing to be a stepfather to my fiance's children?
Absolutely not. Okay.
With everything he wanted on there. So now her son, who's 17, saw that, like,
Look
oh,
here.
damn, like, he treats him good. It's good over there.
here.
It's good over there.
Okay.
Am I?
So 17 and 14 are the ages of the kids from the new fiance, new wife, whatever. This shit was destined to fail from the start, because how y'all gonna move into a house that's divided, bro? Like, you coming into the equation, all right, I'm gonna take care of my kids, you gonna take care of your kids, but we all gonna live under the same roof? That makes no damn sense. Y'all might as well have just stayed separated and just dated and not got married. That don't make no damn sense, man. Straight up. And then them kids, they ain't slick. We know what it is. Y'all just want gifts and y'all want cars and shit, because y'all said out y'all mouth, y'all don't want the stepdad relationship. Y'all want the parent, spouse, whatever they said in the beginning type of relationship. Like, all right, cool. But guess what? Can he discipline these kids? Are they going to shut the hell up if he tell them to shut the hell up after he buys all these extravagant gifts and shit? See, a lot of times you can't tell a woman kids nothing if they ain't your kids. So it's like, I don't think he wrong, bro. This relationship is not going to work. He might as well bite the bullet and go head on and get up out that thing, take his ball, and well, he already home. He got to kick her ass out. Straight up, man. This relationship is not going to work, bro. Focus on you and your kids, partner. Straight like that.
When it comes to the normalization of sex worker culture, poster girl distresses. We said this a while back that this